What's going on, guys? MrSoloKing here and welcome back to a brand new video. And I've been gone for a while actually, so yeah, I wasn't able to do videos, so let's get back into this. So I had a dog once called Boston. We called him Baby Boston because his dad was also named Boston, and it was like a big surprise that he survived his childhood, because basically we had him and we lived in it wasn't a flat, it was like a house down below and a house on top, so like a 2-bedroom house sort of thing. No, like 2 houses on top of each other. Anyways, so we got a mum pregnant. The dog that we had got the downstairs one pregnant, and then she gave birth, but the owners wasn't always in, so she was always by herself. And sometimes giving dogs, when they're giving birth, they don't process as clearly as other parents do. What I mean is they'll kill them or just not feed them, which that in our case, the mother, she had 8 puppies and she killed 7 of them. And how she did that was, I'm not gonna go right into how she did it, but she did it with one bite, and it was to the chest, and you know what's in your chest, like lungs and stuff. And it was, Dad said it wasn't a pleasant sight, because by the time she wouldn't even, the babies weren't even fully out of her before she did it, so they couldn't do anything, and then to getting aggressive, so they couldn't do anything. So every time a baby cried, she would do it. I wasn't there personally, so they tried stopping her, but it happened too fast. And then my dad heard a puppy crying, as puppies do when they're first born and they're calling for the mum, and Dad picked it up, and Sue went over to it to try and kill it, and she bit his paw, like a proper bit, like you chew a bone paw. He had a scar there the rest of his life. And Dad didn't give her back to him. It was thinking about doing it to see if she'd do something different, but he didn't risk it. And when a puppy is a few hours old without their parents, then they've got a low chance of surviving. But luckily Boston survived, and his mum, they moved away, and then we kept the puppy. So it was really lucky that he survived. And then, but he had like a slew of problems. He had from birth, like from growing up, one of his legs was shorter than the other leg, which was, I don't know why it was like that. One leg was normal, but a dog's leg are normally bent a bit, aren't they? The other one was proper straight, because he was always on his tiptoes. And then on top of that, he had bad hips. He couldn't go down the stairs, so like my dad used to carry him down. So I think from a puppy, he was terrified. He was absolutely terrified to go down the stairs. So Dad used to pick him up, and he got into the habit of that, and he couldn't go downstairs because of his bad hips. So we used to pick him up. Dad used to pick him up. So just imagine a fully grown Rottweiler being picked up, and it wasn't like in fit dog. It was sort of like, you know, a little bit overweight, and he did that for all of his life, carrying him downstairs because he couldn't go downstairs. And then his collar started like filling up, like getting bigger. Yeah, so his neck started getting bigger. I'm pretty sure it was cancer, but I'm not that familiar with all that kind of cancer stuff. Like his neck just started getting bigger. So it was like, is he just getting fat? We just, at the time, we thought that he was just getting fat, like, because he got fed 3 times a day. So when we took him to the vet, they said that yeah, he's got cancer or something. And then we did like, I think, medication and stuff like that. I can't remember, because this was like nearly 10 years ago now, 8 years ago, and we got rid of it. And then his neck started going down. We got rid of it, and then a few months later it came back. And if you all know, when you get rid of stuff like that, it comes back even aggressive as it did in the previous. So it came back more aggressive, and we couldn't get rid of it this time. So we were taking medication, but we're just like making his life as comfortable as possible. And one day I was at school. I was going to a parents' evening, and my dad was saying Boston was acting weird. It was acting like agitated or something, like he knew. By the time my dad said to him, if you want to go, Boston, you go. And Dad was saying that he just wasn't acting himself. Like dogs know when something's bad gonna happen. Everybody knows that. And he was just like coming in and out, it was acting weird. That was what my dad said. And so Julie went to the shop to get some electric and milk, and my dad went downstairs to his mates, because his mates usually live upstairs, and Boston was asleep. And when my dad came upstairs, he was like, hey, baby Boston, you know, as he does, talks to him, and he wasn't moving, he wasn't opening eyes, no nothing, and it was said that he did pass away. He passed away in his sleep, which was, I think, the best option, you know. And my dad said we had another dog called Samson, and who grew up with Boston, and Sam was just laying there with him, like right next to him. It was so like, and then my dad rang up and told me that. Rang my mum up and told me to tell me that Boston passed away, and obviously I cried because I grew up with him. Every dog my dad's had, I've grew up with them, and people just say like the pets, they're not just pets, they're family. And obviously it still hurts me now, but yeah, think of him all the time. I'm planning on getting more tattoos to get the rest of my dogs' names. Like I got Samson right now. He got put down because of his hips. What basically happened with him is his organs and stuff inside and his legs started to give up. Yeah, I'll tell you about it in another video. But it was so, I'm happy that he went in his sleep and he wasn't painful. And Julie came back and she was very upset because she didn't even get a chance to say goodbye or nothing like that. Which personally I don't believe in goodbyes, because I hope Monday we meet again. So yeah guys, that's my dog that once died of cancer. I'm gonna say it's been MrSoloKing guys, and I will catch you next time.